before a relationship gets serious. In the beginning of a relationship, a narcissist will often use belongings as an excuse to make contact again. People do forget things, especially when they are nervous or excited. So it may be hard to spot at first. Maybe they left their sunglasses or purse in your car, or they pitched up without a jacket and borrow one of yours. However it happens, they will either have something of yours or you will have something of theirs. What you have to watch out for is how they want to make the exchange. If they only left their sunglasses in your car and now they want to drive for hours to your house just to come and pick it up, then it is an excuse. You should see it as a warning flag. Maybe they are a narcissist, but they could also be a player. Normal people will often be okay to get the item back when you next meet them, say at a restaurant for dinner, and will not go out of their way for the item. Another thing to look for is if they want you to make the effort. Maybe they borrowed a jacket from you or left their sunglasses in your car. Now they ask you to bring the item to their home or pick up your jacket from their home while their home is hours away from you. You also have to look at if they make a habit out of borrowing your stuff or leaving their stuff in your home or in your car. Do you constantly need to run after them to get your stuff back or give their stuff back? This may be how the relationship with them will be, you being a slave for them. Some narcissists, players, and insecure people do buy you gifts to manipulate you. Often it is an unexpected gift at an unexpected time. Most often it will be jewelry or an ornament. This is often to make you think they are rich, very into you, or in the case with insecure people, to try and buy your affection with gifts. Again, you will need to judge the gift for how far the relationship is and if it was given for a reason, such as your birthday. Big warning flags are when the gifts benefit them. Say they do stay over and the next morning they want toast or bagels for breakfast, but your toaster is old or broken, or you don't have one as you don't care for toast and bagels. They then go out and buy you a toaster, and each time they stay over, they bring bagels and want that or toast for breakfast. So the gift they gave you actually benefits them, so that they don't have to change their life. When people go so far to avoid making changes to their routine so early in the relationship, especially over small stuff, you can expect them not to make any compromises later in the relationship. If, however, you do like bagels or toast for breakfast and your toaster is a bit old and they buy you a new one, then it may be nice of them, but beware that they don't want to use it to manipulate you or that they are an insecure person who tries to buy your love with gifts. See, they keep reminding you of the gifts they bought you. When the action is fake, you will often feel pressured into taking it or feel guilty for them buying your stuff, such as they love golf and you do not, and they go out and buy you a complete golf outfit with clubs and make you feel guilty so that you have to play golf with them. It can be exciting getting presents, and honest, caring and thoughtful people do exist, so you may be swept away when you do get gifts. Still, ask yourself if a normal person would have bought the gift. If it feels too much, beware and look for other warning flags. When a relationship ends, either by you leaving the narcissist or them leaving you, belongings will often cause lots of problems for you. Narcissists do not like to lose, and when they suspect you may drop them, they like to pick a fight with you and then leave you, or beg you to take them back, only to drop you a few days or weeks later. A normal tactic is to pick a fight with you and then just storm out, or get you so emotional that you leave their place if you are not staying together. If they stormed out, there will often be some or a lot of their stuff at your place. If you angrily left their place, you may only realize when you get home that something of yours is missing. Some narcissists even plan it by hiding an item of yours, such as your jacket, or even taking your purse out of your jacket pocket or handbag, then pick a fight with you. Regardless if you have belongings of a narcissist or they have belongings of you, it now creates a reason for them to contact you and hoover you. Some will even leave all this stuff at your place on purpose and just walk out, often to go and test another relationship for a few days, weeks or months. When that relationship does not work out, they feel they can just walk back into your life, which does happen too often. However, it can also be done to make life difficult for you. You may find that you struggle to get hold of a narcissist or arrange a time to pick up your belongings, or for them to come and get theirs. Often you will arrange a time only for them not to be home or not to show up at your place. If they are vindictive, they may even destroy your stuff and then send you pictures. If you have theirs, they may send people around to pick up the items and then later claim you sold it, as they never sent anyone to pick up the items. Or they may claim you have items of theirs that you never had, or that you damaged items even though it was always in that condition. If they do come to your place or you go to their place to get the items, then often they will try to get into your house or invite you into their house. Then it is coffee, and before you know it, you're in bed with them, and then they move back into your life. Or they pick a fight and not give you stuff, take theirs, or cause you to leave more stuff at their place, or they leave more stuff at your place. In worst cases, they may even assault you or keep you hostage if you allowed them into your place or you went into their place. Very unstable people may even kill you as they cannot handle the reality that the relationship is over, especially when you left them. What to do and what not. Do not damage, destroy, or throw away their stuff. That is their personal property, and you can be made to replace it or compensate them for it. Do not send them pictures of their stuff or acknowledge you have any specific item, even if you know you have it. Say you will check and then later arrange with them to just come and pick up all the stuff they left with you. Some will get you to acknowledge you have an expensive item of theirs, then sneak in with a spare key and steal it, then claim you sold it. Now they have proof you acknowledge you had their item and call the cops saying you are refusing to give their stuff back. However, do take pictures of their items before you place it in bags so you can later prove in what condition it was and what items you did give back. If they send you pictures of destroying your stuff, then lay charges against them. If they send someone to pick up their items, refuse to give it to the person unless you have proof, such as a text message that the narcissist sent the person where they describe the person in the text message. The best is actually just to tell the narcissist to pick it up themselves and not to give the stuff to anyone else. Do not go into their house or let them come into your house to get the stuff. Ask them to bring your stuff outside for you or to meet you in a public place. If you can, always take someone with, even if you have to ask the police to escort you in getting your stuff. You may even leave their stuff at the police station or ask the police to drop it off for you, or at least escort you to the narcissist's house to help you drop it off. It just depends on how helpful the police in your area are. If a narcissist needs to come pick up their items, put them in bags and leave them on your porch or front yard. Put up a security camera or tell them to be there at a specific time and then film them as they pick it up. Else have someone else there as a witness if you can. Do not threaten them that you will destroy their stuff or throw it away. Just let them know that you are placing it in bags on your front porch or front yard and that they must collect it. If you live in a place that you cannot leave it securely, do not throw it out into the street. Other people might steal it and it can cause legal problems for you. Tell the narcissist that you will place the items out on the road at a specific date and time and that they must be there to pick it up. Get them to reply by text or email that they will be there at that time so you can cover yourself should they not show and then later claim you never gave them notice or they never agreed to the time and date. When they do not show and you did notify them and have proof, just leave the stuff there. It may sound like a pain to cater for them, but it will be less than the legal trouble should you throw their stuff away or destroy it. If they have something of yours and you do not mind losing it, then just tell them to keep it. But do expect them to show up at your home or work unexpectedly to give it back to you. You can refuse to take it, ask them to leave it at the door, or give it to someone else. However, keep the interaction as short as possible. If you fear for your safety, do not make contact with them. Realize that they may keep the item if you do not take it, so that it gives them an excuse to show up at your place again. It is hard to accuse them of stalking you if they can claim they were just trying to return an item of yours. If you change your phone number, do not use that to contact them to tell them you do not want the item. Call the police so you can get the police to take the item and tell the narcissist not to bother you again. You can then use that incident as proof of stalking if they bother you again. If they refuse to a date and time, then give them a written notice with a deadline for retrieving their items or to give your items back. You will need to check your local laws, but you may need to keep their stuff for about 30 to 90 days. If they haven't retrieved their stuff by the deadline, you can then decide to throw it away or sell it. If they refuse to give your items back by the deadline, then you will need to go to the police and lay a charge of theft against them. If you want to get rid of their stuff immediately, then you can move it into a self-storage unit. Give a narcissist a written notice to pick it up at the self-storage according to your local laws. You will have to pay the storage fee for the time that it is stored there. Arrange with a storage place that you are not liable for the narcissist stuff if they do not pick it up after the deadline. Give a narcissist contact details to the storage place. It is then up to them what to do with the stuff if a narcissist does not pick it up in time.